even before I came to Australia the first time in 2017, I had Aussie friends who told me about the kookaburras and like taught me how to imitate them.
Right. Get your laughing gear involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the old jingle for Billabong icy pole ice creams?
How does it go?
It goes, wrap your laughing gear. No, I'm not sure the tune, but it's wrap your laughing gear around a Paul's Billabong.
Peter's Billabong.
Oh, it's Peter's? Peter's. Okay. Yeah, it's wrap your laughing gear, wrap your laughing gear, wrap your laughing gear around a Paul's Billabong or a Peter's Billabong.
I only heard the not heard it. I saw it on a sign, and I think you know about this.
What's that?
The term laughing gear.
Laughing gear, yeah.
Yeah, I only saw that for the first time a few months ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And I was
Well,
dismayed that nobody had told me.
That would have stuck out to you.
Oh, it's a very Australian trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think all my friends here are pretty clear that I'm fascinated by nuances of
Australian idioms.
Yeah, well, English differences between the U.S. and Australia, and you know, so slang and other idioms, right? Like, I'm surprised nobody had brought that to my attention previously. But
Yeah,
I had to see it on a shop sign to learn it.
The Moorhen nest again.
Huh?
The Moorhen nest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I can
I mean,
imagine.
it's not like we all have a taxonomy of Australian idioms in our heads. It's like they're in there and they just come out.
Yeah,
Obviously deeply ingrained.
But earlier on the way here, I was like, oh yeah, some of my favorite Vietnamese phrases are, you know, and then at some point in the future, somebody's going to ask me, like, well, what were some of the things you remember learning about
idioms.
Like, that should be one of them, for sure.
Totally. Wrap your laughing gear. Yeah. I also quite like chin music.
Yeah.
Well, so your laughing gear is your mouth, but chin music is bullshit that you say, and especially if you're raving on a bit,
I've never
it's just
heard that expression.
chin music. Yeah.
Well,
Totally. That's an old one.
in the U.S., chin music has a different meaning.
All right.
And I think it's primarily in the game of baseball.
Oh, right.
When you're up to bat and the pitcher throws the ball and it nearly hits you in the head and you got to like duck out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's referred to as chin music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See, in Australia, what would be chin music would be the expletives that come out of your mouth as a result of that.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's still thick with him.
Yeah.
So are we still there?
Yeah, she got the rear guard.
Good one. Got that on video. Yep. No, it just turned itself off. It must have a timer. But I just turned it on again as the kookaburras. So I've got the kookaburras.
Bob is getting sore.
Yeah, we're really finished. I think it's sore legs because you're sitting in the same position all the time. Hips back.
Oh, that's why I like being back here. So I don't have my feet jammed in the...
Yeah, well, I've had my feet up.
In fact, I reckon I'd prefer to have a long one like this than have my legs jammed right up in the front of it.
Yeah, well,
So I might just get another one of these next time. We can both have one.
But you've got more room now than in a normal one, haven't you?
What? Oh, here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This little one.
Oh, yeah.
When you guys come out here alone, just the two of you.
We don't need to come out here alone. What else? Oh, no.
And well, okay. Still, the question is, do you always go in the two-person kayak, or do you ever?
No, we only got this one last. Was it
Yeah,
last
mostly it's been in individual ones.
year?
This is just-
Yeah. It's like, I think we But yeah, I don't know. The double sort of makes more sense because one person can be paddling, the other person can be.
playing around with the camera.
Yeah.
Barking instructions.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, one time Alice and I did Mary Creek, and we both went in this because it was the only thing that didn't have a puncture. And I was like, no, I'm not so sure I'm into it, like as an idea, because it was hectic, right? It was like grade probably 4 rapids or something. And I thought, well, if we capsize, we know there's no rescue, right? You're both in, right? And so we got to, like, the water was rushing full on. It was like pumping, like really seriously pumping. And we'd taken out a bit of water, and Carlos was getting wet and he didn't want to anyway, so he wanted to get on the bank and get out and empty it out. So we tried, but we're getting washed back down the river, right? It was not like this. And so we're trying to grab hold of the thing and whatever, and we tried this a few times and it wasn't really working, and we're getting washed back down, then we'd have another crack at it, whatever. And so we latched on, and I'm like, oh, there's a tree behind us. We either have to push off and around the tree and try again, or we make this work, because we don't want to half-ass this one, because we'll go into that bush, sticking up out of the water, right? It's no good. And he goes, oh yeah, I'll just jump out. And I go, no, don't do that. And he tipped us both out. So he basically suicided into the water. And then we're both in and getting washed downstream. And he didn't have, I had wetsuit and sandals. He had thongs and shorts, something stupid, right?
This was Carlos.
Yeah. And so he got wrecked. He got like cut on rocks.
Didn't you have an incident, like maybe more recently, with Courtney? Courtney getting similarly like scratched up?
Courtney's never been with us, has he?
No, well, I don't think you've even
I might be
been
mixing up the stories. It was
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
about Carlos. And
No,
I
it
thought
might have been the
was
story.
Courtney.
Might have been the story. Anyway, we got washed like 100 metres down the river. It's pretty bad.
I was not expecting the water to be so placid
It
today.
is usually like
Yeah,
this here.
but
It's
it
a
was-
good spot for.
But it's also high. Normally around here there's rapids, like grade
Yeah,
one
I thought
rapids.
there would be.
Like hardly
This
rapids.
is usually like if you want to just chill. This is
Yeah,
the best
this
spot.
was so pleasant.
Oh
and
yeah,
delightful.
no, it's
Like not challenging at all, even
No.
though I almost lost my balance.
yeah.
Don't speak. You haven't returned to the shore just yet.
You're not-
Well, I
not
did when I took
dry
a
land.
wee and stepped into the mud up to my knee.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is you're really here for the backs rather than for the full
Rapids.
body strain.
You're not
training.
here.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll get another chance to go on faster water before I leave.
Well, that might just be with Scott
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do. I mean,
and Carlos.
yeah. We could do or actually the trip that Gavin and Sophia and I did was bloody brilliant. It was, geez, we were on the water for the best part of like 4.5 hours. And it was, we'd need a car to do that, or we could just do Pound Bend. Actually, just with one car. If you go to Warrandyte, then you can. If you start just at Warrandyte car park, you can do Pound Bend and then stop at the other end of the tunnel and then portage over and you're at the car park. So it's this big loop.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah. I've been to Warrandyte a couple of times. It takes a long time by bus, but I guess it's not so far by car, huh?
Oh yeah, it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know it's not bad.